Members here, just click on that. Okay, a little bit of a slow process. Here we go. Okay, so members here, we've just grabbed a bunch of names from all over the place. You know, I don't know what list this is. About 17,000 names, could have come from anywhere. It says here Sydney. Okay, so that's 17,000 names in the test site. But what this is here is the filtering system of how you access the database. So let's say that we wanted to filter and find people in our location between 20 and 40 years old in your own location. So you just type in 20 to 40 and then you hit the filter button. It will go away and go through the database and it will come back with a figure. There we are, 10,542 people between that age group, and then away we go. So again, very powerful way of you being able to go in and obviously if someone was to call and say, my name's David Smith, and I paid for an event last week and blah blah blah, and if you wanted a quick way to find David Smith, let's just have a look if there's any in the system. Nope, picked the wrong name. So it's just a bit surprised that there's no David. Okay, that's why. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, so it was David Smith who's gone sailing, so that's why it didn't find anybody. That's how powerful it is. If we wanted to know all the David Smiths who have attended, you know, a dating workshop in the past, then we'll be able to do it that way. But let's just look at the David Smiths. I think I just clicked that again, guys. My apologies. Let's see if there's any still sitting there. Yes, there are. Okay, let's just get rid of that one. Okay. So, last time, third time lucky, David Smiths. Okay, it's found one David Smith in the system. There's his member ID. There's his email address. If we were to click on that member ID information, nope, we're going to get an error. Murphy's Law. Okay, so that's how you could find one person or a group of people if you wanted to go through the database. So that's the members section. The report section, obviously, from a business tracking point of view, is obviously very, very important. It's the most critical part of being a licensee. Let's just click on that. And what that does for you is you can run the reports by month or by venue. You know, how are my events at the Goldfish going? Let's just run a report on all the events that we've run at the Goldfish. Or how did I go last month? Or how many events have I run this month? Let's run it by month. Or particular age group. How are my 20 to 35 events going in comparison to my 36 to 49-year-old events, right? So you can run all of these types of different reports and group them if you want by an individual event or location or a month. What type of report do I want? Well, in this case, there'll only be one for you. It's an event that shows you all the events that you've run by filter, which is what you want. This information won't be there because you're only running events for your own area. In my case, I can actually look at the whole country, but in your case, these fields won't be there. But what you can do is you can obviously run it by my date. So if you wanted to get this information for events between 1st of October and the 31st of October, in other words, for the month of October only, you could do that. Likewise with ages. And then I won't generate the report, but then you just click this button, generate the report, and then you'll actually get a report which enables you to track your business. It also enables you to track the amount of money that that is owed to you as a result of running those events. So a really easy reconciliation process between the licensee and the licensor. That's me, and that way there's no problems with being able to reconcile monies coming backwards and forwards, and a great way for you to track your business over 1 year, 2 year, 5 years to see how you're going 1 year in and 1 year out. And also down here, if you wanted to, you can see, you could even run a report by different events. So you could see how your cocktail tasting event is working for you in comparison to speed dating events or bushwalking or cycling or whatever. So very powerful report generator as part of the system as well. And also the last thing that is venues, and here you have an ability to set up your venues, so you can add a new venue. So if we click on that, you'll type the venue name, the address, the postcode, the details of the venue. If there's a link from where it is, you can put that in, who the contact person is for the venue, the email, and then you upload a logo and some images from the venue. So this is the stuff that appears on the website based on you creating a venue. And then as you create them, you will have a list of all your venues here, and at any time you can obviously click on them and change the information here or change the images that appear here. And also you can have a default description that you put in there, so every time we promote an event, the same description comes up. If you want to type it manually every single time, that's up to you, but if you didn't want to do that, then the description defaults to what you put in the venue section. And also you can edit venues and delete them whenever you want to as well. So that's how you will set up your venue. So that's pretty much it as the first pass. You'll set up your events and do everything with checking up on your members, seeing how bookings are going, setting up events, different dates, etc. Printing off your labels for the night, entering matches at the end of the night, running reports, setting up your hosts, filtering members to find out what your database looks like, setting up venues. All of that information is sitting there for you and is part of your license fee. So I hope that helps a little bit. Feel free to give me a call after this once you've had a look at the video, and then we can talk some more about your particular area, the cost of the licenses, and how all of that will work. And then let's try and get you set up before summer, because this is peak time now, guys. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye for now.